All right. So I know that I'm putting this video out I'm recording it on Saturday, and I will probably have it out either really late Saturday or into Sunday when there's the word Friday in the title. But at the same time, I got messed up from weapons, and I need time to think. And this was such a fun way to just have fun and go into a movie. Hey guys, it's Daniel Strung from QuickTime Reactions, and this was the other movie that I was talking about that was coming out this weekend that I finally now had the chance to go see, and that is Freakier Friday. This movie was directed by Nisha Ganatra. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her last name correctly. And it sees the return of Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan to quite possibly, I think, for people my age, it would probably be their most iconic roles because, as, again, kids of my age or maybe slightly older, maybe just slightly younger, we would always remember Freaky Friday playing on Disney Channel every once in a while. And so it was just really cool to see them back. But they are not the only people in the cast. We also have Julia Butters, Sophia Hammonds, Manny Jacinto, Mark Harmon, as well as a whole host of other people in the movie. And Anna and Tess, of course, are living out their lives, having, gone through what they'd gone through a long ways back. But Anna is going to get married to a guy named Eric, who just seems like a really sweet guy. But Anna has a daughter, and Eric also has a daughter, and they don't seem to see eye to eye. And so there's a lot of differences, there's a lot of fighting, and sure enough, the exact same thing happens that happened to Anna and Tess all the way back. But instead now, it's with 4 people. So they basically have to, live out each other's lives and try and figure out what they have to fix in their life. So, like I said in my intro, who hasn't seen the original? Well, I should reframe this. There was an even older version of this, but everyone, I think, knows the 2003 Disney Channel movie of the same name that had Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis in it. That, I think, is absolutely classic. And it's the type of movie that you don't necessarily see made anymore. These kind of fish out of water type comedy movies, you don't see those. And same thing with a movie that I reviewed not that long ago, Naked Gun. It's I don't make these types of movies anymore. And after walking out of Freakier Friday, I felt like I was back in the 2000s. While I was watching this, I was just like, oh my gosh, please take me back to the mid to late 2000s. Please. Such a better time. Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan still have amazing chemistry with each other. It was really cool to see them in this movie, and I also love the fact that Jamie Lee Curtis, Oscar winner, such an acclaimed actress, has done a wide range of films from Halloween to her Oscar win with Everything Everywhere All at Once, but she still is doing fun stuff with this movie and the original Freaky Friday, as well as other movies that she's done throughout her career. So and she was also in Haunted Mansion as well, Disney's live action Haunted Mansion movie. So it's just really cool that, she just has such a diverse portfolio of films and even like I said, Oscar win under her belt, and she still comes back to these types of movies, and it's so awesome to see. And I have to say, Lindsay Lohan it's so good to see her back. It's just awesome to see her up on the big screen again. And she was really, really good in this movie. Julia Butters and Sophia Hammonds, I think they did a really good job. There was one scene in particular where they're switched with Tess and Anna, and they just go around to all of the restaurants in LA, and they're just eating all sorts of stuff, and it's like I just look at that and I smile, and I'm like, yeah, enjoy that while it lasts, because God, the body just breaks down. Like I have stomach problems. Well, not necessarily stomach problems. I have what is termed a non-alcoholic fatty liver, and that is because of my diet. I know I'm not like the healthiest of eater, but I'm trying to get better. But I just look at that and I'm like, yeah, when you hit because I'm 25 and I have this, and I'm like, yeah, but it's like, I know that my diet's like not the best, and I'm just like, yeah, enjoy that while it lasts, because God, you're not going to be able to do that for much longer. Also, either I wasn't, because I did do a reaction video to the trailer that dropped for this movie, and either A, I wasn't paying attention, or B, I know I didn't look up the cast for this movie, but I look at the cast or not look at the cast. I'm watching the movie, and Eric, I'm like, he looks familiar. And then it popped in my mind, and I'm like, Manny Jacinto? The dude from everybody's favorite Star Wars live action show, The Acolyte? Him? And I was just like, holy moly. He was also really good in this, and I know because I watched the new Rockstars breakdowns in tandem with me watching Acolyte, and Eric Voss made light of the audio accompaniment on one of the episodes, talking about Manny Jacinto's character like getting out of the spring or getting into the spring. And I'm just like, the audio track didn't have to go like that detailed into his physical appearance. But, just looking at the man's face, it's like, holy moly, he is like really handsome. Like, if I was, if I would played on the other side of the fence, 100%. Like, man's absolutely beautiful. I think Nisha Ganatra did a really good job of directing this. Lots of really cool shots, and just kind of, once again, bringing back that feel of like, the mid to late 2000s type of feel for a movie. And yeah, I just had an absolutely fun time. I had a fun time watching Weapons, but like, this is a fun time that, I can actually look at the screen and watch, like, and not just like cower in fear in the seat while I'm watching a movie. So yeah, if you guys want like that nice little ping of nostalgia, I would definitely go and check out Freakier Friday. It's an absolute ball. Cast absolutely rocks. Direction was really, really cool. The script was also really, really good as well. And it adds a couple emotional beats in there that were really good and definitely like fit the vibe of like, you know, that mid to late 2000s type of feel. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my review of Freakier Friday. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of this movie. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys. Be safe out there, and remember, if you somehow switch, you know, minds and, you know, bodies with, you know, a different person, you know, just maybe stay home. Just maybe cancel everything that, you know, you have coming up for like maybe the next week or so, and just like maybe just stay in the house and, you know, talk about your problems. That's just my suggestion. I will see you guys next time.